Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Skate 3 Arena in Tyngsborough, Massachusetts, the scene of this afternoon's New Hampshire High School boys hockey game between Bishop Guertin, of course, in the white jerseys and green trunks, against Concord in the red. No question about who is who in this game, Tom. The color schemes, a nice stark contrast for me. I love it. And also the fans here, I think, in for a treat of a hockey game.
Well, Bishop Guertin Concord, John, it's a game you mark down. There are certain games you mark down on schedules every year in every sport, and this is one of them that you mark down for hockey. It's two teams that are always evenly matched, two coaches that are longtime friends and longtime rivals, and I just think it makes for a great story. And everybody I think was shocked that these two teams didn't meet in the finals last year, but Concord held up their end, won a state championship. This year, they've got 4 losses. I think it's 4 more losses than some teams thought they would have. But this is a big game for Guertin. They recovered nicely after losing to Bishop Brady, our last telecast with them, and they lost that 2 days later to Malden Catholic. That wasn't a big surprise because Malden Catholic is a very powerful Massachusetts team. But the big win for Guertin was over Exeter on Wednesday, middle of the week prior to this game being played. They beat Exeter 4-1. It was a huge win. It was really a must-win, I thought, for them. Otherwise, it would have made this game even more critical.
Clock's running, Tom. It shouldn't be. I think we hear the officials yelling over to the timekeeper. A good 10 seconds rolled off the clock after our first whistle of the hockey game.
We've had clock management issues.
Yeah, they just leave it off, too.
With a lot of games this year, here and in other venues.
So we're just underway. They play 15-minute periods here in New Hampshire High School boys hockey.
I still maintain that girls' goal that was scored last week wouldn't have been scored.
It's bonus time.
It was. It was scored in bonus time.
World Cup soccer.
Right.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. We welcome our Concord viewers who may be seeing this game from Nashua's ETV, our award-winning coverage now in its 2nd year. This week is our 2nd year anniversary week. And so thank you for watching, whether you be in Nashua or in Concord, as we have a delayed offside. No score just underway at the Skate 3 Arena in Tyngsborough, Massachusetts, BG's home rink. Cross-ice pass.
Concord fans already know the strength of their team. It's the Lacasse brothers, Nicholas Lacasse, the senior defenseman, and also Pat Lacasse, the senior forward.
BG's line, Brian Deis nearly was able to break up that play behind the net. Now BG does throw it back down. First to get it is Dustin Walsh. Out in front dangerously for Concord. Michael Hayes cleared it away, out of danger momentarily. Now Concord skates it out as Daniel Bates headmans it. Excuse me, that was number 12, Michael Hayes, who headmanned it. Now Hayes has got it down in the corner with wing help from Adam Godbout, but the puck is out of the zone, and BG with a bit of a rush here. Driving down deep is Brian Bottari. He drops it off. Picking it up was Deis. Round the boards it goes. Concord now with possession. No score. Just under 13 minutes to go. Very first period. Haven't missed much at all here at Skate 3 Arena.
No, this will be, sometimes these games get interesting, but this usually is a tightly played defensive battle between these two teams. And here's a possible breakout, and that's one of the Lacasse brothers. That's Peter, number 10.
First real save of the game by Andrew Pearson, the boys, BG boys goaltender,
who did not have a good game against Brady and did not allow a goal there.
That was Patrick Lacasse,
yep,
who Tom just mentioned a few moments ago as one of their key weapons. And when you give him a puck like that, an errant pass or a deflection right in front of the goal, and he picked it, low corner, far side, and he beats Pearson, 1-0 Concord. Well, Tom, was a perfect shot and taking full advantage of the opportunity, Lacasse.
Well, definitely, and she shot it over the shoulder of Pearson, who didn't cut the angle down. Well, I think Pearson was a little surprised the puck ended up there. John, right. I misspoke. These teams met in the semis last year. Concord winning a battle that was tight down to the end. They weren't in the same. They were in the same bracket, so they played in the tournament last year. Concord winning it en route to a championship against when they beat Exeter.
Tyler Terranzoni standing up at the blue line for BG, throws it back into the zone. Now with it, Eric Kelly, one of the best players on Bishop Guertin. Keep an eye on him, number 12. Concord gets it across the line, but Terranzoni there to intercept. Austin Cato, rather, the left defenseman, throws it into the zone as Kelly pursues. First on it, though, was Taylor LaBelle. Good interception there, pinching in. Crespo off the boards and out.
Guertin's got to take advantage of turnover like that.
Austin Cato's going to slap on a low
Yeah, this is the habit
hugger
that they got into against Brady, where they just threw the puck at the net, no one around for rebounds. They were all one-time shots.
DeFelice's attempt to throw it back at the goaltender hit a Concord skate, went out of the zone, back in it goes, and now Concord with possession again. 11 minutes to go, first period. The Concord has struck first, 1-0. They lead it.
They're a very fast-skating, dangerous hockey team. Oh, there's a big hit.
Wow, as Austin Cato just buried Dustin Walsh.
Big hit
Of Concord. Got him off balance.
And Pearson almost
bit off
looked
balance.
flat-footed on that knuckleball.
Centering pass goes right through the center of everybody, all the way back to the Concord zone.
I think Pearson did not see the game against Exeter, but he had a good game, and I think they need that from him.
Turnaround just wide as it stayed on the stick of DeFelice a little bit too long on the wraparound right in front of the goaltender.
He's got
or
such
the turnaround, I should say.
He's got such a good defense in front of him. He doesn't face a whole lot of shots.
That's a no-touch icing call against Concord, so whistle for icing for the second time.
Wraparound by DeFelice. Guertin has got to make the most of their opportunities. They've been handed the puck twice now in the Concord zone. Handed the puck because Concord does have some defensive liabilities and weren't able to take advantage of it.
That time it was Brian DeFelice who had the opportunity. I think he shot it before he had to. He had a little bit more time than he realized as Concord quickly works it back into the BG end, one end of the rink to the other after the icing face-off. The BG's now skating back in with it. Offside, though, Cunningham. Actually offside on the left wing was Zach Coyle, number 18. Got ahead of the play.
Tough, though, for a Guertin team to be already back on their heels down 1-0. You saw what happened when Brady got that early lead and then just milked it for the rest of the game and added to it.
Brandon Garrett is the goaltender. Brendan Garrett is a senior, 5'11", 150 pounds. He's in net for Concord, as Tom said. He rarely gets barraged with shots. Let's see if BG can muster some offense here. They had big problems scoring the last time we did a game here. They were shut out. Here's a rush down the right wing. Throwing it around the boards, Adam Godbout. Centering pass, good defense played right there. Minding his man and the center slot, Zach Coyle. No icing. Coyle doing a good job of forechecking, making it difficult. He intercepts it. Coyle in front of the net. Kelly trying to get control of it. Tries to pass it back to Coyle. Puck was on edge and went by him. And Concord's going to run it out of the zone. That's good skating right there by number 23, Dylan Emerson.
2-on-2 break. Concord does a good job of getting the puck out of the zone with their speed. What they don't do a good job of is handling the puck in their own zone. As we've seen, Guertin get handed another turnover and could not capitalize.
It does look like a strength and a weakness. A strength of the BG's forecheckers and a weakness of defense on Concord's part of getting the puck out of their zone. That may play a role later in the game. 1-0 right now. Now Concord leads as they took advantage of a loose puck in front of the goaltender. And Patrick Lacasse put it away. How about that errant bounce off the boards? An unpredictable bounce as it came off the gate over there, far right corner, right at the goaltender.
We talked about that corner before last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
That corner was famous last year for a lot of weird bounces.
Serves up some centering ice passes, if you're aware that could happen. Kelly turnaround save made. Eric Kelly right in the face-off circle, point blank, and it looked like Garrett picked it up a little bit late, but he still made the save. This is icing the third time against Concord in this game. 8:20 to go in the first period. Concord leads BG 1-0.
It's a brutal month for Guertin, John, in terms of tough teams. We saw Brady last week, the Malden Catholic game. They beat Exeter 4-1 for their 9th win. They are at 9-2 in Division I, 9-4 on their regular schedule. Actually 10-6 overall. But they've got, after this game, there may be a break with Salem. But then they end up with Hanover and Pinkerton back-to-back. Those are two very tough games, one on the road and one at home.
Ryan White with the heavy check there, number 21, and returning the favor on another BG player was number 9, Chris Akers, with the heavy hit behind the BG goal line.
In Concord, they've got Hanover and Brady.
Strong skater here, Patrick Lacasse, who has the game's only goal. Going deep, he's ridden to the boards, though. Good defense put on there by Connor Donahue. A scrum, and do we have a cross check or a high stick?
Yeah,
or both?
A high stick on Guertin. They're going to put themselves in a hole right away.
Lacasse is not only a strong skater, Tom, but he's pretty big for high school hockey. Let me look, 6 feet, 170 pounds or so, and when he gets moving, he's tough to push out of the way, and he created that penalty, basically.
You ought to see this team skate and fly at Everett Arena, their home rink where they know every bounce. Very impressive.
Power play, Concord. A wrister goes wide there by Dustin Walsh. The coach is Duncan Walsh, and
I believe that is his son.
Okay. BG in the box, defense formation here. 1:40 to go on the power play. Another wrister goes wide by the Concord defense. BG trying to get control in the corner. And they do, but no. A good job of deflecting the attempted shot by Walsh, by Austin Crespo. Puck to the right of the goalie. Nearly a chance for Lacasse. Cross-ice pass, a good one, back to Dustin Walsh at the point. A wrister to the off winger, and a fanning on the shot there was Dylan Emerson.
I tell you, Dylan Emerson had an open side to that net that if he had been able to one-time it, he may have had a goal.
Nick Lacasse pinching in from the left defense, not able to keep it in, as Austin Crespo does a good job of penalty killing.
Andrew Crespo has really battled in this power play. Done a good job on the right point.
BG gets a hold of the bank pass off the boards, and they bank it out.
48 seconds left in the power play. 6:28 left in the first period. 1-0 in favor of the Crimson Tide of Concord.
That was Aaron Choi on defense that banked it out of the zone, and then launching it was Cato, and it's of course no icing because there's 30 seconds to go on the Concord power play. They're trying to add to their 1-0 lead here with 6 minutes to go in the first period. Concord throws it around behind the boards, but first to get it is Brad Cunningham. Cunningham just going to tie it up in his skates. Get some help from Kelly now, but the puck does get back to the Concord point. 13 seconds left to go in the power play. Teeing it up and firing, save made. Directed to the corner by Pearson off the shot by Nick Lacasse. Lacasse with a wrister.
Oh, what a
save.
job by Pearson.
Pearson
he
with
had
the
to
save of the game.
over. Whoa, great job anticipating that shot by Pearson.
Cannon was robbed by Pearson, and he had to flash the pad, and it wasn't easy because his weight was to the right side, the shot was to his left, but he managed to get over there.
That's the one thing about Pearson is his mobility in front of the net, side to side. I don't see that quickness. That time I did. That's the first time I've seen him anticipate and react quick this year and in times that I've seen him play goal.
You got to be doing your physical fitness drills in practice in order to make a play like that.
He was Hollis Brookline's #1 goaltender as a freshman. Or had his share of games.
Nice try there by Zach Coyle, number 18. BG gets it back here. We're in even strength. Not able to keep it in, but able to keep possession at least was Matt Blaze.
That's a big play by Blaze at center ice.
Blaze throws it back in.
He had to hold on to that puck. He couldn't allow that breakaway. It would have been Harrison Murphy for Concord who would have been skating in.
5 minutes to go in the first period. Bishop Guertin trails 1-0. They have killed off a power play for Concord. Concord has the only goal from Patrick Lacasse, who has the puck right now. Actually, that's 18, not 10. Throwing it across ice was Harrison Murphy. Murphy had a stick on it for a second.
Break.
Here comes Austin Ricci. Ricci's shot, save, and it's cleared away by the defenseman Ian Bickford for Concord out of harm's way.
Again,
Penalty.
Guertin with a one. We had the ref's arm is in the air. One delayed penalty, it looks like. And
on
now
Concord.
on Concord. But Guertin again, John, one-time shots. No one, if you notice in this hockey game, we've seen a lot of Guertin hockey over the last few years. They're always down low. Concord's not allowing them down low in this hockey game, if you notice that. They are forced out a little bit. They've got to get the puck and pressure it down low, and maybe this power play might allow them to get in that habit.
No pushover this Concord team, literally, but Connor Sabian goes to the penalty box for 2 minutes for slashing. So BG has their first power play of the game with 4 minutes and change to go in the first period, a chance to even things up here. Across the point to Cato. Cato thinks about it, gives it back to Cunningham, tees it up, fires it just right to the right side. Cato tries to go in and get it, but the opening seals up pretty quickly.
If Cato had been about halfway from where he was, goal. That was wide open.
That's where you want your winger, actually.
Right.
Wrist, pretty easy save there for Garrett off the shot by Crespo, who's got it back to Cunningham. Drifting, looking, finds Cato. Kelly's open in the middle, gets a whistle. Do we have a penalty against BG? A cross check.
Who would it be on?
It looks like it's on Choi.
It looks like it is on Choi. That negates that power play. 1:13 was left in the penalty, so Concord will have a power play.
Now, let me ask you,
for
Tom.
about 43, 53, 40, 47 seconds.
That's a devastating penalty when you're down 1-0 and you want to get the equalizer. You blow
Not a penalty you should take. I mean, why are you cross-checking?
Aaron Choi, a defenseman?
Yeah, I don't
put up
see
front
it.
to get some scoring punch? Was that a move that Coach Bishop made?
Well, I mean, we've seen these Guertin defensemen go up front. They can handle the puck. They're better puck handlers than some of the forwards.
I think Aaron might have had a flashback to when he's defending his own goal, though, and he threw a cross-check and he got called for it. I think officials may take more liberties with the defenseman throwing cross-checks in front of the goal, but
at that point in time, I don't think they would have noticed one way or the other. I just saw the check and that was it. They make the call.
By the way, they haven't put the penalty up on the scoreboard, so it's going to be difficult here. 40 seconds to go on even strength. It looks like a power play right now.
It's 4-on-4 right now, but it does look like a power play.
There's a man in the box. There's 5 guys out there for BG, Tom.
And a goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right.
What's up?
Good question. I don't get it.
Did they get away with it? Did Concord not see it?
No, Troy's in the box.
That is a total
unless
mystery.
It was a matching penalty. Unless it was a matching penalty. I didn't see another Concord skater.
There's not another Concord player. And I've totally blown calling the goal because I've been totally mystified by what happened. That must be 2 players in the penalty box.
It must be. It's got to be a matching penalty for Concord.
I apologize, folks. I got totally taken off by there was no penalties put up on the board. We had, I thought, only 1 man in the box.
And that's why there were no penalties put up on the board, because it was a matching penalty.
We're going to have to listen carefully to the goal announcement to play some catch-up here. But 1-1, BG has tied it on a power play goal on a shot from the point. Tom has gotten the goal call. It's Eric Kelly with the goal, folks. Eric Kelly with a nice snapshot from center.
They put him up a penalty and then they took it down. Excuse me, sir.
They took. We have a Concord fan explaining to us what's going on down below, but you know the penalty actually has been killed off. So. The man came out of the box when BG got their goal with a 5-on-4. The matching penalties left it at 5-on-4. Good stop at center ice there by Tyler Terranzoni. Concord regains possession as Adam Godbout works it into the zone. He gets to his teammate Michael Hayes, back to the point. Rister save by Pearson. Behind the net, Concord still keeping possession. Nice job of breaking up the play by Andrew Crespo. Out of the zone, Batari nearly got sprung on the left wing as he takes a hit for his trouble. He throws it back into the zone. Got away with a punch to the face right there of Godbout. Concord gets the puck out of the zone, but right there waiting at the blue line was Connor Donahue. Throws it back in. A minute and a half to go, 1-1 the score. BG got the equalizer on a 5-on-4 power play on a snapshot by Eric Kelly. I believe he was assisted by Brad Cunningham. Tom, you have?
Yep. Eric Kelly from Brad Cunningham and Austin Ricci, I believe.
So a power play goal for Bishop Guertin after matching penalties were issued that had nothing to do with changing the 5-on-4 situation. In the old days, when you had a matching penalty in a 5-on-4 power play, didn't the NHL used to send both players off, and then you'd have a 4-on-3?
Depended on the circumstances.
Okay. BG playing like they're still on the power play here. Almost a stuff in by Choi, who was lurking at the right post at the right time. Lacasse going for goal number 2. Pearson forced to make a nice toe save, and he pounces on it with Lacasse right there. And Concord cruising like blood in the water as Pearson makes a necessary save, ties it up with 55 seconds left to go in the first period in a 1-1 hockey game. I'm John Collins with Tom King. Jim McLean is giving you the vital images that you are looking at through the camera here to my right at the Skate 3 Arena in Tyngsborough, Massachusetts, which is the home rink for BG. This is a Nashua ETV. Lacasse nearly got a free shot again in front. He sets up his defenseman, but broken up was Nick Lacasse's brother. Now a 2-on-1 for BG. Shot score! Wow! Eric Kelly with his second goal of the game.
Pinpoint shot. He didn't have much room.
A sniper, Eric Kelly.
Because I'll tell you what, Guertin had come out and cut the angle down pretty well.
It might have went underneath his armpit, Tom.
Boy, there wasn't much room there, and Kelly found it.
Beautiful shot by Eric Kelly.
With 35 seconds left in the period.
Kelly, who is a left-handed shot, was going down the right wing, so he twisted his body. He got a bead on where he wanted to shoot it, and he hit his spot. Second goal of the game for Kelly, second goal for BG. They lead it 2-1 with 35 seconds left to go in the first period.
What a game for Kelly all of a sudden.
He's on fire today.
Had a decent game against Brady last week.
Let's all get around Eric Kelly and warm our hands, because it's cold in the Skate 3 Arena. It's one of the colder rinks in the state. Tom
Senior
King will tell you.
5'8", 175, waited his turn.
Oh, nearly a one-timer there in the slot by Zach Coyle, but he was checked off balance. Shot, and it's a loose puck. I don't think anybody knows where it is, and the officials included a high stick against Concord. A penalty with 18 seconds to go.
Well, if you look at where Guertin was, John, where were they on offense on that play? Right down low. Down low. And now all of a sudden,
Adam Godbout out for high sticking.
All of a sudden, this game has changed dramatically.
Completely has changed the face of the game. Eric Kelly, of course, the key reason why, but BG as a team seems to have been playing better since they were scored upon early. So we'll play out the last 10 seconds here. BG trying to get the puck out of their own zone, even though they're on the power play. A few dangerous seconds remain.
Whoa.
Here's Concord with a great chance with 2 seconds left on the clock. What a shot that we opened up there for Chris Akers, but right on the spot was Andrew Pearson to stop the shorthanded bid. So we'll have a good minute 40 seconds of a power play for BG when we return for second period action. John Collins, Tommy King with me. We're going to take a break between periods and come back with us on Nashua's ETV.
You know, eating a healthy diet doesn't have to be complicated or take a lot of time. In fact, you don't need a cookbook at all. Let me think. How will I do this? Wash and eat. How fast and easy is that? Join me next time when we'll discover the wonderful world of bananas.
Welcome back, everybody, to the second period of action here at Skate 3 Arena in Tyngsborough. John Collins with Tom King on Nashua's ETV broadcast of BG versus Concord. BG leads 2-1. We are underway here in the second period, 15-minute frames. BG went down 1-0 early and then got 2 goals from Eric Kelly, as he had a snapshot on a power play and then a brilliant shot off of a 2-on-1 break-in, a wrister that beat Brendan Garrett. Quick one-timer there in front of the goal by Patrick Hannon, nearly found the net. As BG is starting this period on the power play, are they not?
No, I don't see anybody in the box.
What's up with that?
I don't know.
Did they forget?
What is going on in this game?
Tom, I swear they got a penalty with 18 seconds to go.
It certainly looked that way, but Concord had a shot right on goal during that time. But, boy, I'm at a loss, John.
What happened?
I certainly thought there was a call as well, but it's definitely not a power play.
Maybe it was not a power.
Actually, it is a power play. It's a power. No, it's not. No, it's 5-on-5.
Maybe that was not a penalty that I saw with 18 seconds to go.
Well, I thought I saw a call as well.
Maybe he said high stick, knocking the puck down out of the air. So I apologize if that's what it was. So it's been a 5-on-5 since the 18 seconds to go, and I stand corrected.
We're going to have to pay more attention to what these refs are doing because they're not obviously making these calls very visible.
They're not making them visible, right? Because
this is not an officiating crew that expresses itself pretty well.
Yet, with charades.
Yeah,
they would not do well at charades. Deep goes Crespo. He tries to go all the way in alone, and he takes some punches to the face there from the defenseman who gets away with it, Taylor LaBelle.
But you said it, deep goes Crespo, and that's what Guertin finally has done in this hockey game, is they've gone in deep.
That hit one of the BG players just above the bench, so it counts as going out of bounds. 13:22 to remains in the second period. 2-1 is the lead for Bishop Guertin. I had a nice conversation with Dunk Walsh, the father of Duncan Walsh, the coach of the Crimson.
Who was right here, Tom, right.
Yeah, and he did not play hockey, Tom. He played baseball and other sports.
Who, Duncan?
No, this is Dunk, the dad. Interesting story about his name, I'll tell you in a moment. Duncan, the coach, is named after his dad's nickname, Dunk, which is Austin, the player on the ice, the son of Duncan Walsh. Looking for his name in my program here. What's his son's name, Tom? Dustin Walsh, sorry, the defenseman. Penalty is coming up against Concord.
Well, let's watch now. Let's make sure.
That is definitely
it's a hooking call. Yeah.
That was an excellent gesture by the referee that time.
That time we got the call. Yes.
Yeah. So anyways,
it is going to be on Ian Bickford.
Ian Bickford goes out for hooking for 2 minutes here with 13 to go in the second period. His team down 2-1. Duncan Walsh, the coach of Concord, is named after his father's nickname, Dunk. His father does not know why his brother called him Dunk since he was a little boy. What's the origin of the name? How'd you get the name Dunk? You fall in some water? He says, I don't know. That was it. So it's Duncan Walsh, who played hockey at Plymouth. His dad says he was a really good scorer with the knack for puck awareness, but not the greatest skater, not nearly as good a skater as his son Dustin.
Well, he's a heck of a coach, I'll tell you that.
Shot deflected from the point by Cunningham. BG maintains possession.
He had to survive the loss of the players from Bow, and Bow has got a good program.
Down deep, Ricci gave up the shot and the puck eventually as Concord gets control and throws it out.
And they had a string of tournament frustrations over the years until they ended a drought with their championship last year.
Eric Kelly is bidding for the hat trick here as he skates around the Concord goal. He's got 2 goals, the only 2 goals for BG in this game. Eric Kelly, the difference maker. 2-1, Cardinals lead as they look to get a shot here with under a minute to go now in the power play. In a tight box, Concord. Cunningham thinks about it, gives it back to Cato, into Crespo.
Nice block.
That's Cato with the shot.
Nice block right there by Cannon.
Ricci with the shot. Ricci's got it again. He's broken up. Good play made there by Nick Lacasse, who's going to get a shot away, and it nearly finds 5-hole there. Dangerous moment for Andrew Pearson, the BG goaltender.
Pearson was 6 saves on the day.
Patrick Lacasse doing a good job forechecking for Concord as he wastes some time, but BG does get it across the line with 20 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Maneuvering for some space, Cato finds Ricci in the corner. Deflected shot by Terranzoni, went off a Concord skate. Terranzoni gets it back, he tees it up, finds its way to the backboard, wide right. Lacasse trying to pitchfork it out of there is hit by Kelly, hit again. Even strength now. 11 minutes to go in the second period. Bishop Guertin not able to score on the power play, but still another chance here on the stick of Crespo. He gets a great shot away.
Long rebound that, again, if someone had been there, would have been a goal.
Excellent toe save. Left pad by Garrett, or toe, couldn't tell, but he flashed it. Lacasse blocks the shot by Terranzoni and
I think Terranzoni was actually looking to go down low to Cato.
Here's the deflected shot just to the right. Off the stick of Dylan Emerson, who took that shot. It deflected, but it still became dangerous. Saving it, throwing a wrister into the body of one of his teammates was number 4, Dustin Walsh.
Boy, twice Pearson thought he had that puck in his glove and didn't feel a thing and never made it through. 10-13 to play in the second period, 2-1 in favor of Bishop Guertin.
Dustin Walsh getting chased by Crespo right across the goal line.
Another turnover by Concord.
They get away with it.
They have all game, John.
Save steered to the corner by Pearson, but coming out of that corner, with a nice centering pass. Concord nearly had a one-timer type of goal there. Up the boards it comes to Nick Lacasse. His wrister is blocked by Batari. And here comes Terranzoni, who's broken up at the line. Nick Lacasse, nice play. He headmans it to Harrison Murphy, who throws it down into the corner and chases after it. First there, though, is Connor Donahue. And he passes it to the corner, and it is shot out of the zone by Crespo. Good save of the line by Coyle. He sets up Cunningham. Stick handling, trying to find a teammate. The trailer with it, Crespo. He's got Brian Batari lurking out in front. Gets some help over there from DeFelice. The net comes loose as Garrett makes the save.
Two evenly matched teams playing an evenly matched hockey game. That's what we're seeing right now. They're having plenty of opportunities on both sides of the ice. Some good defensive play. It's a game that frustrates a lot of forwards because you've got defensemen that are pretty good at cutting down angles and blocking shots and doing all the things that you need to do. There's a trip, and I don't think there's going to be a call.
I think the officials saw it more as a
incidental. Yeah, incidental, no doubt about it.
Pass deflected out of the zone and just burying the Concord player. Will he get called for that, or is it
it's an offsides or icing?
Brad Cunningham lowered the boom. Cunningham, 6 feet 175.
That's the thing. The Guertin defenseman will hit.
Yeah. Patrick Cannon, 5'6", 160. Something's got to give, and it was Cannon who hit the deck. Face off.
Cannon's used to that. He'll slide on the ice to block shots.
Aaron Choi down deep, trying to make something happen.
These are two teams that will give up the body in return for the numbers on the scoreboard.
Kelly and Choi doing battle with a couple of Concord players down there. It gets hot and heavy. Pat Lacasse and Taylor LaBelle. To the point now. Matt Blaze throws it up the boards, but Concord gets possession, and they're out with a 3-on-2. Lacasse fires, and a tester on Pearson. He makes the save. Patrick Lacasse.
Pearson does not make any shot look easy. I tell you, he just got his glove down. He just gets down there just in the nick of time. Got his glove down. It trickled off the end, and he was very quick to cover up.
He's one of the few goalies who seems to realize, hey, they're shooting at me.
I know, exactly. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, they're shooting these missiles at me. That's what I was thinking when I made the decision to not be a goalie when I was a little kid. It took me about half of a second, 0.4 time. A deflected pass there, nearly went past Pearson.
I think Pearson got his stick on that pass.
Otherwise, Dylan Emerson was waiting at the left post for the way open net, steering it to his teammate there, Garrett, and a long pass going to go right by
icing.
You know, it's funny, I thought it actually got a piece of that. There's a semicircular crease that I thought it went through the edge of it, but I guess that doesn't count still if the official decides.
No, the intent was to clear the puck. So
right.
7:51 left in the second period, 2-1. The score remains in favor of Bishop Guertin. 2 goals by Eric Kelly in the last 3 minutes of the first period. Concord's goal by Patrick Lacasse, and that came early on in the first 2.5 minutes.
Not a proper face-off, the official said, so he whistled Crespo and Michael Hayes back into the circle to redo it. Concord wins the draw, but they can't get it out of their own zone as they make a mistake. Let's see if Crespo and Brian Batari and Brian DeFelice can make him pay. DeFelice with the puck now, winding his way around. DeFelice setting up his left defenseman, and Cato's shot goes
too
wide
pretty. I
right.
thought DeFelice probably could have put the puck on net and then let his defenseman handle the rebound.
In front and trying for the one-timer. Crespo fanned on it. Out of the zone comes Concord's number 23, Andrew Valiers.
Yeah, I think on that possession, Guertin getting a little too fancy. They needed to put the puck on net rather than try to pass it down low. Get the puck on net, let the people down low do the work after that.
BG leads 2-1, as Tom said. Both goals by Eric Kelly. There's 7 minutes even to go in the second period.
I'll tell you what, this is a big game in terms of the confidence factor for both teams. We'll talk about that when the next stoppage in play.
Well, you just saw a Red Sox hit. It was Tyler Terranzoni on Harrison Murphy, 1918, right into the boards. Don't have to say that anymore, actually. It's a new century, unfortunately, Tom. For you Concord fans out there, Tom, no fault of his own. He was born a Yankee fan, so he remains. And yes, I knew him back in the dark ages, so.
Tell you what.
Tom endured 2004 pretty well, I
I'll
think.
tell you what, I think you should be putting up another one at some point this year.
Yeah, the Red Sox are loaded, in other words, and we're just happy to see everybody go to spring training after this one. A shot. Oh, what an open net! That number 5 for BG, that was Robert Holmes. And Robert doesn't see a lot of ice time, and surely doesn't see open nets like that. As making the save and hanging on it is Andrew Pearson.
Unbelievable. He had a point-blank shot at an open net and didn't connect. That happens. It's hockey. But I'll tell you what, these two teams, if they lose to quality teams. They don't get upset. Concord's losses to Exeter, to Pinkerton, to Trinity, and to Brady.
Break for Aaron Choi. He blocked the shot as a 2-on-1. He doesn't know it, though. He throws it over the shoulder and over the net.
Guertin's 2 losses to Brady.
Puck deflects off the official.
And to Exeter.
Concord out of the zone.
So Exeter's own wins over both these teams. Nice save by Pearson.
Lacasse using Matt Blaze as a screen, and Pearson was able to keep his eyes on it and make the save. Might have went wide, but a nice glove save nevertheless. 5.5 minutes to go in the second period. 2-1, BG leads it on 2 goals by Eric Kelly. Concord scored first. They score a 5-hole shot, bearing in. That was Chris Akers. Another opportunistic play for Concord. It certainly wasn't by design. It was almost like a pinball situation where the puck ended up on Akers' stick, and he made the most of it as he went between the pads of Pearson from only about 10 feet away. It's a 2-2 hockey game in the second period. Concord finds the equalizer. They were ahead 1-0. They trailed 2-1. Now they've tied it up.
It's going to be a battle. I'll tell you, this is going to be a great 20 minutes of hockey left with 5:14 to play in this period and 15 minutes after that.
5 minutes to go, and BG with possession. Trying to carefully work it out. It's a neutral zone play here. Oh, slip. That was nearly a break in there for Ryan White for Bishop Guertin, number 21. Kelly behind the net trying to work with Choi, and he misses Donahue at the left point.
I think Guertin's just still in a little shock over that missed shot by Holmes. You know, they were probably counting on a 3-1 lead.
They had definitely set it up. Hit from behind into the boards. That gets let go as the BG player really never had the puck, but it went through him. Kelly goes wide. He nearly gets a surprise goal on Garrett. Kelly lurking at the post. That was a stick above the shoulder. They got a hold of the puck, so the officials were right on it.
When Kelly got that puck on net and the rebound came out, Aaron Choi had drifted towards the middle of the ice, didn't hang on the wing. And if he had stayed on the wing,
there it was.
Another one.
Andrew Crespo will take the draw. He's got Brian Bottari and Brian DeFelice with him. Tyler Terranzoni shot, head high, goes to the glass. Dustin Walsh fans on it on defense for Concord, but they are able to skate away with the puck. That's Taylor LaBelle, who gets broken up by Brian Bottari. Great forechecking behind the Concord net. Bottari gets a stick on it, but Concord gets it out. Bottari on the back check delivers a body check. And we have, what do we have? Who's he calling? The Concord player?
No call, no penalty. I think they're going to call a delayed offsides.
Okay. Strange call there, but came right after the...
So the face-off is going to go back in the Guertin zone.
How about the crowd here, Tom? You see, I don't know if you can see up in the left corner of your screen, there's a cadre of red. There it is. As the Concord fans are here in color, in living color, tied up by Garrett.
Actually, that's probably not the Concord fans. That may be one of the teams coming in after for the game that follows. It may be.
It's just a coincidence.
Could be Tyngsborough or Westborough.
Right.
I'm not sure
Tyngsborough is definitely a red colored team. So
could be
right.
And a shot had an open corner and just missed it.
Yeah, that's bright red.
Brian
that's not really
DeFelice.
crimson at all.
No, that's bright red. That's another hockey team.
Yeah. All right. This is a good crowd here at State 3. Tyler Terranzoni does some nice stick work to get it at least to the blue line of Concord. 3:20 to go second period. 2-2 hockey game, a good one. Concord across the line. A wrister goes off the shoulder and over the glass. Pearson forced to make an awkward save there.
For all the activity in this game, Guertin's only had 4 shots on goal in the second period. They've missed the net quite a few times.
I felt the momentum shift about halfway through this period, Tom, and Concord, I think, is in control of the hockey game. If you had to give an edge on points right now, Concord's been generating the most dangerous chances as they tied it up, and they're looking for that go-ahead goal now as Bishop Guertin tries to skate it out of their own zone. Nifty pass right onto the tape of Ryan White, who goes deep against Nick Lacasse, rides him to the boards. Lacasse and Patrick Lacasse comes away with, throws around the boards. Dangerous play there by Cato as he gets beat up the boards by Chris Akers, who's got a goalie shot. And
all right, what a job
save
to stay with the puck by Akers. He had fanned on the pass, but still managed to keep the puck on his stick and get the shot off on Pearson, who did a good job to watch that play.
Cunningham to Choi, and he clears it into the zone. BG makes a line change.
A goalie who was anticipating the pass might have been caught off guard and not been able to make the save, but Pearson was able to. Offside right there, and Guertin, tough opportunity as Ricci was ready to pounce on that puck and zip right in.
Way on the other side of the blue line, Ryan White was sprinting to get out of the zone. He just didn't make it. He was on the way to the bench, actually, for a line change, but he got whistled for the offside.
Why does it feel, with 2:18 to play in the first period, the score is tied at 2-2, why does it feel that Concord has been basically doesn't feel like a tie game? It feels like they've got the lead, the way they've been playing.
I got an offside quiz for you for a second here.
I'll flunk the offside
yeah,
quiz.
I probably will too, but it's unique to Skate 3 Arena, and I'll tell you why in a moment. Tyler Terranzoni clears it in off the glass, but quickly out with it. Concord's pickpocketed there. Breaking in is Austin Ricci. He pickpocketed the Concord defenseman and nearly went in alone. Pinching down and delivering a hit was number 11 for BG, Nevin Uhl. He's out there with Robert Holmes.
Yeah, Gary Bishop's using a lot of his skaters today because he's got to make sure his team is fresh for the third period.
Taylor LaBelle to Dustin Walsh, and Walsh's pass to the middle is deflected onto a BG stick. Holmes takes a hit, but he springs his teammate. Look at Ricci go, shot wide of the goal. Austin Ricci developing a play on his own.
Misfiring, again, misfiring not on net.
Right. Uhl to Roberts, up the boards and out. Robert Holmes, excuse me, number 5.
Concord very confident in some of the things that they're trying to do in this hockey game, even though they're giving the puck up a lot.
Ricci was one shift away from breaking it alone.
Yep. But see, Concord very confident. Right there, you saw Dustin Walsh not fall for the fake. He stayed his ground and was able to make the play and break up that rush by Ricci.
This period's gone by in an eye blink. Only 45 seconds remain in the second period.
Well,
the only
goal.
Why?
You know why.
No penalties.
Exactly.
Crespo with it, trying to set up something here for Terranzoni. Makes a pass to Cunningham.
Although these Concord kids are taking a lot of liberty with the box, because you look across the ice, it looks like there's somebody sitting in the box, but there's nothing up on the board.
Oh, you're right. They're where the penalty box usually is. 2-on-1 for Concord. Shot off the iron. 17 seconds to go. This puck went out of play off the post.
Pearson almost had it. It looked like he was on it, but you're right, John. It beat him and hit the post.
I believe that was Patrick Cannon with a cannon shot off of the iron. So it's still a 2-2 hockey game as Concord nearly got the go-ahead score. 15 seconds remain. Face off to Pearson's right. BG wins it. Behind the net goes Austin Cato. A dangerous centering pass onto Lacasse's stick, and he nearly got a good shot on goal, but it was deflected to the corner. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and out. That will do it. We will go to the third period tied, Tom King.
As it should be with these two teams, I think.
We'll go to the break here. It's Nashua's ETV broadcast of BG versus Concord hockey at the Skate 3 Arena in Tyngsborough. The game is anybody's at this point. A 2-2 hockey game. Come back with us. It's going to be a short break. We're on videotape for the third period of action. Welcome back, everybody. Third period action at skate 3. We're deadlocked at 2-all. Concord in the red, BG in the white. I'm John Collins with Tom King. Jim McLean is on camera on Nashua's award-winning ETV broadcast. We welcome our Concord viewers who are watching this on videotape. Pat Lacasse looking for a second goal. Sauces it across. Scott for Concord gets the go-ahead to Patrick Cannon, and we are only 15 seconds into the third period. Patrick Lacasse with a brilliant rush, saucer to pass across the goal mouth to Patrick Cannon.
One team ready to start the period, one team not. That's exactly what that looked like. Because they were fresh, zipping down the ice. We told you, Patrick Lacasse, he makes things happen. And he made something happen there.
He's taking the face-off right now. Right-handed shot going down the right wing, using this fresh ice to his full advantage.
Oh, yeah, he had plenty of speed on this fresh ice. And so now Guertin leading 2-1 at one point, trailing 3-2 with just about a full period, 30 seconds into this period left in the hockey game.
Well, if Eric Kelly is going to get a hat trick in his career, this would be a great game to do it, and that's the man who has the puck right now. He's got Guertin's 2 goals. He breaks down the right side, but he's a left-handed shot, so he puts the brakes on. He puts it back to the point, gets it on his stick across ice. Here's that's Cunningham that shot it.
Yep.
Block. Cunningham has it again.
That's the toughest shot. See, a slap shot goes wide or gets, goes in all different directions. But a wrister like that, with all sorts of different, angles, that's a tough shot for a goalie to have to snare. And that's what, right there, Garrett did. He got it. But boy, what a shock to the system for Guertin right off the bat, a 2-on-1 breakaway, and Concord with the lead.
Great shot by Cannon, who went top shelf right side and bent the twine. It's 3-2. Face off like a dynamite blast, goes right into the glass, but it's scrum now in the corner in the Concord zone. BG trailed 1-0 early, then they got the lead 2-1. Now they trail again here.
Just didn't like the way Guertin played in that second period, John.
Concord carried the play. Concord nearly scored 2 goals. They did get the equalizer. They had also a great shot that went off the post.
It seemed that once Guertin got the lead at the end of that first period, you got to use that momentum. That's a big goal late in the period to get a lead, and then they weren't able to sustain it.
Austin Cato cross ice. Andrew Crespo pinching down deep. Lost control of the puck right off the side of that shot. Save! Oh, what a great chance. Austin Cato was right there. I mean, he had a little sliver of net opening, but he just couldn't hit it.
He was down low, but didn't have much of an opening. You're right.
You could see it at home, exactly the opening there in the left post to the goalie's body, and it just a narrow slot. He wasn't able to hit it. So the game remains 3-2 Concord lead as both teams make line changes. 12:55 to go in the period. Stepping around to check, but losing the puck in the process was Connor Sabian. Tyler Terranzoni with it. Missing Cunningham. It goes into the Concord zone, though, and now Terranzoni's in a foot race here with Concord's right winger, Connor Sabian. Terranzoni does a nice job, puts the brakes on, gets the puck up the boards to Brian Bottari. Bottari with it, looking cross ice. He finds his teammate. That was actually DeFelice, Brian DeFelice's number 9. Excuse me for that. And that's number 18 on the far wing was Zachary Coyle, who had a momentary chance. Face off in the Concord zone as they make a line change. BG will also. Eric Kelly coming back onto the ice. Keep an eye on number 12 in the white jersey with the green trunks right there, taking the face off. Eric's got 2 goals. If he gets a hat trick, it will be a huge goal for BG, trailing 3-2 here. As he gets some help from Ryan White, number 21. Concord gets possession. It's a 1-on-3 situation right now. Patrick Cannon flips it down into the corner, goes after it. He got the goal here 15 seconds into the third period to put Concord ahead 3-2. 12 minutes to go in the game. Deflected pass.
Oh, deflected right to the wrong person. Lacasse, I know.
Lacasse across the rink, a blind pass, nearly perfect.
The one player you don't want the puck to deflect to like that, right off a skate to Lacasse.
This is going to sound like sour grapes, but the Concord's got some great bounces in this game.
They have.
They've made the most of 2 of them.
But they've also turned the puck over a lot, and Guertin hasn't made the most of that.
Lacasse, nice shift. And a sharp pass to Cannon.
I would not want to face this Concord team in the tournament. And this is a team that, they're coming off a game with Londonderry. It was 8-7. I mean, that's a shootout. But they beat Hanover, which was a big win. So the Londonderry game was obviously, a game they had to be wary of after a big win over Hanover. But this is obviously the game they always gear up for.
You had a good look there.
It's odd, John. They usually play twice a year. This year they only play them once.
Pearson, good job of deflecting that centering pass out of harm's way, but it did go to Concord's point man. Concord keeping it in the zone here. 11 minutes to go in the hockey game, barring overtime. 3-2 Concord with the lead. 2-1 break here in front, off the stick of number 14, Austin Ricci, who is standing alone in front. Actually gliding alone is more like it, but it went off his stick and the chance went by.
That was a goal waiting to happen. He had lots of net.
Crespo is able to shift it across to number 22 for BG. That's Matt Blaze. Throws it into the right corner. Around the boards it goes. Brian Bottari battling for it there. BG keeps it in. No, it's gloved back into the zone of Concord. So no delayed offside. Dustin Walsh across the ice. Taylor LaBelle gets it out of the zone. Behind BG's net. Body checks being put on Concord, but they work the puck out into the face-off circle. Here comes Austin Ricci. Swinging wide right, wrister. Garrett directs the knee pad save to the corner. It goes right back to Ricci. Still has it. Throws it behind him blindly onto a Concord stick. And first to get it in the corner, Harrison Murphy ekes it out of the zone. BG puts it back into late offside. It's waved off as Concord comes out. 9:40 to go in the game. Stepping around to check, but losing his stick was Nick Lacasse on the rush from Concord. BG gets possession of it. The elbow flew a little bit there. Fortunately, no call on Austin Ricci, number 14. As Eric Kelly backhands it in, steps around to check, and Concord gets it back out onto the stick of Cunningham with the rush. Number 8 for BG, using the body and the backhand to go all the way around the goal. Lurking out in front, several BG players. Now Kelly in the corner, getting some help now from Brian White. Shot from the right point by Cunningham, goes off of a few sticks and into the netting above the glass. 9:01 remaining in the third period.
Crunch time for Guertin in a game like this, trailing 3-2 on their home ice. They would have a tough time. Losses to Brady and Concord on their home ice. Something they really wouldn't want to have to think about. But to score 2 goals quickly on a Concord team that's playing as well as they are today, I think that's going to be tough. They're going to have to see if they can get a man in the box.
Puck bouncing its way along the near boards, finds its way into the BG corner.
That's not going to happen while Concord's got the puck.
Concord's forechecks keeping the puck in the zone. BG keeping possession, however, and they finally get it out. Aaron Choi carrying it out personally down into the corner. He chases after it, puts the brakes on, takes a hit there from defenseman Ian Bickford, number 5 for Concord. It's a 2-on-2 scrum. Bickford backhands it around the boards. Dustin Walsh pokes at it and gets it out of the zone with help.
Oh, look at this.
Long cross-ice pass. Lacasse, strong skater for Concord. He gets buried legally.
Good job.
Good check there by Austin Cato.
Actually, it was it was Cato. I thought it was, yeah, it was Cato. Sorry.
Long change, save. Andrew Pearson picked up his team, most of whom were over by their own bench when that shot was taken by number 9, Chris Akers from the right point. Kind of like a football play where you send a wide receiver out where nobody can see him and try to sneak him in on goal.
7:52 left in the hockey game. 3-2 Concord leads it.
Time becoming a little bit of a factor here for BG.
It's a big factor for BG right now.
Because if Concord stuck a goal in here, it would be devastating, and they have a chance.
They've just had the best chances in this game.
Puck finds its way out to center ice.
Or made the most of those chances.
You know, one thing, if you were listening in the second period, I said there's a unique thing to BG's arena here that might be tricky to call offsides. Concord comes right out of the corner, Dustin Walsh pinching in, loses control. The pop-up. BG might have a breakaway here. Just ahead,
just
though.
wide.
Oh, that was a chance, and now it's called offside?
Yeah, it was delayed offside. Yep.
Well, see, Zach Coyle was leading the 2-on-1 there, and the pass was just ahead of him, drew him offside. Game of inches there for BG. On the BG side, there's a blue line right where they go in and off the ice.
Right.
So if there was a delayed offside earlier, my point was that if the BG player had jumped the boards inside the zone, would that make the play on the other side of the blue line onside? And it's a quirk of the Skate 3 arena that you can jump the boards if you're deep in the zone and you're offside. Deflection's going to sit right there. That was
Pearson was better off letting that puck just go, because that puck was going to go wide anyway.
Yeah, he brought it back into play.
Yeah, he did.
By sticking his elbow out, and he didn't know. The dangerous part was he didn't know where it was after he got a piece of it. It was falling right in front of him. So face off to Pearson's right. 7:03, 7 minutes left in this game. BG trails Concord 3-2. Both of BG's goals came from Eric Kelly. Concord keeping the puck in deep. BG's able to kick it and push it out. Crespo, snapshot in traffic on the drop pass from Cato across the goal mouth. Diving to save it. Cato does a good job of getting back to his feet to prevent a breakaway. Nick Lacasse, cross ice right onto the stick of Crespo. Steals it in the slot. Concord gets it out.
Good recovery by Concord after that turnover.
Cato cross ice to Cunningham, looking for an opening. He's going to throw it down into the corner instead. All the way around the boards. Austin Ricci throws it back where it came from.
Right now, Guertin's main objective, put the puck on net and let things happen. If they try to get too fancy, then it may come back to haunt them.
Patari over there, checked by Valiers and Harrison Murphy. Cato, snapshot, almost a deflection in traffic on the net. Cato again right back in, but easy chance there for Garrett to cover up as a skirmish breaks out in front of him. Penalty free for most of the hockey game, and at least in this third period there's been no calls, Tom. A penalty, of course, would be key, but here in this situation, cleanly played game.
Very cleanly played game. This tosses my penalty theory out the window.
Eric Kelly is out there looking for the hat trick, what would equalize this game, number 12 for BG.
You get two good teams, there usually shouldn't be too many penalties called, but these two teams, the way they play.
Cunningham, blocked. And Concord gets it out. Here comes Lacasse, 2-on-1 with Patrick Cannon. Steps around. Yeah, that was Terenzoni who did a good job playing the body of the dangerous Patrick Lacasse.
Yeah, he could have played the puck, and if he tried to play the puck, he might have been beaten.
Off the stick of Brian White. He had a chance to go one-on-one.
Instead, he takes the chance to play the body and not get a call, and he plays the body legally and knocks Lacasse off the puck.
Terenzoni and Lacasse going at it. It's Patrick Lacasse behind the net. He's winning the battle. He throws it out front. Shot, save made on the turnaround in front by Chris Akers.
I don't think that made it through. Did it?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Ryan White takes a stiff hit there from Taylor LaBelle at center ice. Line change for BG.
Time's a wasting for Guertin. 4:53 left in the hockey game. It's a 3-2 Tide lead.
Zach Coyle is forechecking on Dustin Walsh, who plays some cat and mouse behind the net. 4:40 to go, as Tom said. Patrick Lacasse seemed to be on the ice all day. Drop pass, back to Lacasse, in front, shot, oh, tic-tac-toe. Concord nearly with a dazzling dagger as the puck bounces out of the zone.
Oh.
Stolen, in alone. Shift can't get the shot away, though. Zach Coyle, what a chance. Zach Coyle found it on his stick. He put the afterburners on. He got in, but he wasn't able to finish. Patrick Cannon goes wide right. Shot and a deep, what's the word? He looked like he was going to pass it, and then he shot it. A misdirection kind of play. Almost like a no-look shot by Patrick Cannon. He was looking across at the dangerous Patrick Lacasse, and then he winged it on Pearson. Fortunately, right into his midsection.
Andrew Crespo with that break. Number 16.
I think it was 18.
Was it 18?
Zach Coyle, yeah.
Was it Coyle? I thought it was 16.
I believe it was Coyle. We got a good look at his jersey after. Yeah, just the finish, the backhand. Because I think he's resting now.
In alone.
Yeah. We have Crespo with Bertari. And,
Crespo is on the
Cato's
ice now.
Yeah. But yeah, there's been many of those in this game where BG's
nothing that's this close, but nothing that's that pronounced. I mean, he was in alone and just didn't get a shot off. I mean, just the puck go off the stick. And
he had the thought to go backhand, I think, upstairs, and the puck just went off his
skated
tape.
in too deep.
Cunningham trying to skate it out, banks it off the boards. Ricci to Crespo. Ricci takes a heavy hit for his trouble, but he back checks. Look at Austin Ricci hustling. And he throws it. Here comes Crespo trying to make something happen. Going deep. Checked off the puck by Dustin Walsh. Excellent defensive play by the Concord point man. 3:20 to go in the third period. 3-2 Concord leads. Good save there. Stopped by Cato. He's got a 3-on-2 trying to lead Crespo. He's onside.
Right there. He was onside. Here's Cato in.
Walking in. Oh, broken up. What a diving play by Taylor LaBelle. 3 minutes even to go in the hockey game. LaBelle has no stick, and I don't think that Crespo realized it.
And they iced the puck.
That's fortunate for, I think, Andrew Crespo is gassed. Look at him.
He is gassed.
Number 16.
Guertin, all these opportunities.
He's putting it all out there. He knows that they need a goal to tie this up. 2:50 left in the hockey game. Let's see who BG gets out there. Eric Kelly is out there, number 12, who's got the 2 goals for BG so far, with Aaron Choi. Terranzoni, nice stiff hit at the blue line, but he falls too. And Kelly has to go back and help out. Actually, it's Ryan White, number 21. Delayed offside against Concord. Now they do clear and they wave it off. Off the stick of Choi, Concord right back in. Tyler Terranzoni, 2:20 left in the hockey game. BG needs that equalizer. They trail 3-2. They have not scored in about half the hockey game. They led 2-1 at the end of the first period. Behind the net goes Patrick Lacasse. Pitchforks it around to Patrick Cannon. These two teamed up for a goal 15 seconds into the third period. That's the difference in the game. 2 minutes left now. Cato does keep it in, but only for a second. Now he does a good job with Kelly's help. Ryan White in the corner. Takes a heavy hit. Gets some help from Kelly. And Concord skates it out of there. Chris Akers throws it into the zone. They'll settle for a line change. Concord's best line goes off the ice for a line change. BG, Choi, cross ice. Steele, Concord throws it back in.
1:33 to play in the hockey game. 3-2 Concord leads. Fasten your seatbelts.
Up the boards, here's Ryan White.
You figure Guertin's probably got 1 or 2 more good opportunities left in them.
Yeah, there's the whistle. So that line that just went off, Eric Kelly, the most productive line with Aaron Choi, and they're going to have another chance in this hockey game. They're going to take a rest now, 1:19. Now Brian Butari, Austin Ricci, and Andrew Crespo on forwards.
Crespo up there. Crespo's had we've called his name a lot today.
Yeah, we have. They're due, if you want to put it that way. But we've called a lot of hockey, BG hockey, in the past couple of weeks, Tom. 3 periods in the game they were shut out, and almost 3 periods here.
2 goals in 6 periods.
By the same player, Eric Kelly.
That's
so the rest of the team needs to step up and add to the offensive output.
Yep.
And this is the time to do it.
The strength of this team is their defense, but if their defense has that much pressure put on them by lack of offense, that's going to be a problem.
So as you can see, a timeout being put on here. Jim McLean on camera for Nashua's award-winning ETV. There's the blue line for BG. Their bench is in the zone.
Pete Johnson was on camera as well at one point.
He's
down on the
watching
ice.
the game.
Is he still here?
Jim figured out that team that was in red.
No, so we had one on ice camera for a little while.
Was Hingham, and so they're here up from the North Shore.
Happy anniversary to Nashua's ETV. 2nd anniversary being celebrated.
We've covered a lot of sports, and I heard a rumor of wrestling in the offing.
Yes, junior high wrestling, I believe, is on the docket.
So we're expanding. We're the wide world. We're going to have to change the name. Nashua ET's
and Biddy basketball again.
Excellent.
Back for more Biddy.
1:18 left. The face-off won by BG, but Concord kicks it out of the zone. Cunningham back together. We've got an open net. 6 players on the ice for BG as they desperately try to get a hold of it. Instead, it's Concord. Shot. Score.
And that'll do it.
Chris Akers with his second goal of the game, I believe. Actually, you know, that was, correct me if I'm wrong, but he hit both posts with that shot. It was an open net, but it hit the right post, the left post, and went in, from what my eyes told me. Kind of an unusual way to score an open net goal. But I got to say it, maybe they make their own good bounces, but that puck came down, and I'll tell you, Akers corralled it.
This is a tenacious Concord team. Very tenacious.
The BG might, if they get a face-off here, they might pull the goalie again. And let's see. There's the face-off.
They have.
There
Pearson has skated to the ice.
And that's another quirk of BG. It's a really short trip to the bench for the goalie here. It's the shortest you'll see, where the glass ends.
Small
that's where
ice.
the gate is.
Small ice here.
So they got 6 players here. Let's see if they can get that third goal after all. Instead, it's a chance for Concord to score a 5th goal. Just goes wide of the goal's icing. So that took about 5 seconds off the clock, and we'll bring it back into the Concord zone.
So a good week for Concord. Wins over Hanover, Londonderry, and now Bishop Guertin.
On the road here at Tyngsborough Skate 3
For
Arena.
Guertin, they're not able to capitalize and follow up on that big win over Exeter to handle Concord on their home ice. They'll go down to defeat. They'll be 9-3. Concord will be 10-4.
Concord banks it off the boards, but not out. BG's extra skater, Andrew Crespo, kicks it back into the zone. Around the boards it goes. Cunningham throws it off of a Concord player, Patrick Cannon, into the bench area. Whistle, face-off, 30 seconds to go in the hockey game. 4-2, Concord leads. They got the open net goal, but the game's not over yet because BG's pulled their goalie, and they're trying to get that third goal here, trying for a miracle late. BG with the puck, Crespo scores! Andrew Crespo picks the top shelf right side as he looks at the goaltender. Beautiful shot from Andrew Crespo. It is a 4-3 hockey game. Don't put it in the record books just yet.
Well, I've seen Guertin come back from miracle deficits.
And they are going to put their goalie back in. I don't know. Maybe I'd gamble on this. But
I'd gamble on it too.
They do win the draw, and they're into the zone.
Crespo again.
And now the goaltender is out. 18 seconds left to go. Puck shot into the zone. If BG gets a goal here, we'll be tied. 12 seconds to go. 6 skaters on the ice for BG. Icing the puck is Concord, and this is going to be a 7 seconds to go face-off to the right.
This is going to be a last stand for Concord and BG's last opportunity to try to tie this hockey game up.
Andrew Crespo's goal announcement goes over the loudspeaker. 7 seconds left to go. Ricci with the draw.
Oh, tough face-off. You've got to win that face-off.
And Concord's.
They would have called tripping on that.
Yeah.
But they don't have to. The final score is 4-3 in favor of the Crimson Tide. A big win for Concord. Their biggest of the year, I think, following up the win over Hanover. The win over Hanover was at home. It's much tougher to win on the road in New Hampshire high school hockey, and they did it today with a big win over Bishop Guertin. And the Cardinals 0-2 against the Concord teams, Grady and Concord High School, on their home ice.
Yeah, that Concord player that was tripped there at the end was Chris Akers, Tom. He had a couple goals. He played an excellent game.
Pat Lacasse and Pat Cannon with the other goals for Concord.
So
Eric Kelly, 2 goals for Guertin, and Andrew Crespo for the Cardinals.
Yeah, your 3 stars of the game for me would be Patrick Lacasse, number 1, Chris Akers, number 2, and Eric Kelly, number 3.
Yep. That would be it.
Very exciting game, very cleanly played game, so it was short time-wise. And Tom, we'll probably be seeing both these 2 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think, we'll definitely see them in the playoffs. It's just a matter of how long they'll last.
Here's Gary Bishop, the BG head coach.
Actually, that's Mark Mantone, assistant coach.
Oh, sorry, Mantone.
Gary's over talking with Duncan Walsh. They'll be there talking for about 20 minutes if we're
talking
lucky.
Hockey?
Yep, exactly.
Head coach at Concord. That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. Jim McLean, excellent job on camera today, all by yourself, and nobody knew the wiser because you were right on the puck all game long. Our final score, 4-3. Concord beats BG here at Tyngsborough Skate 3 Arena. Thanks to our executive producer, Pete Johnson. This is our second anniversary week of Nashua ETV award-winning sports television. Thank you for watching, and good afternoon from Skate 3, everybody.